Okay, the next zodiac sign to make is Aquarius. How should we make an Aquarius? Aquarius. That is a great name for the last water sign, air sign of the zodiac. Don't you think it'll be confusing having an air sign named Aquarius? That's the point. They're not meant to be understood. Or liked. Yeah, so we'll make them a fixed air sign traditionally ruled by Saturn. That way they'll be stable. Oh, well, I guess that's good. Yeah, and then we'll make their modern ruler Uranus, the planet of disruption, rebellion, and contradiction. Now that doesn't sound stable at all. More like a public threat or something. More like a public reflection. See, the sun's not too comfortable in Aquarius, so they'll spend their early life just trying to fit in. And some of them will. But most of them will be rejected from their community, which will force them to find their true identity and life path. But once they do, they'll realize that they don't need the approval of society or anyone, and they'll attract their true soul family. Oh, well that's a lot. So will they be liked or disliked? Exactly. You get it. Good luck. Wait, what?
Let's talk about Aquarius moon. An Aquarius moon will like freak out about something, like send you a picture of them crying or like spam you with a bunch of texts, and then like you'll reach out and then they won't respond for like 3 days and then pretend like nothing happened or like it wasn't a big deal in the first place. Since they don't really know how to process their emotions, they'll like have like weird kind of like spurts of like freakouts, or they're just like emotionless all the time and they like repress everything. But eventually it resurfaces and you're like, where the heck did this come from? They're not really good at communicating their feelings at all. So like instead of communicating that something bothers them, they'll like see something that they don't like, not say anything, and then bring it up like months later when it's totally irrelevant. The good thing is though, they get over things really quickly. Like from my experience, they don't really tend to hold grudges necessarily. But yeah, they get really distracted by whatever is happening right in the present moment, and then move on when something else catches their attention.
Serious, you look good. Anybody would be lucky to have you. And you're such a good person. Like, so date me. What? So date me. I mean, I'm not. You said I'm a good person, so date me. Yeah, but you said anybody would be lucky to have me. So be lucky. Date me. I'm not really looking to date nobody. Date me. Why are you so aggressive? Date me. Why are you yelling? What do you date me?
Aquarius, my favorite sign of the zodiac. They're just so original, progressive, open-minded, innovative, and always have such unique interests. People mistake them as a water sign, but they're really air. Symbol is the water bearer, but remember, Aquarius holds the water within a container and doesn't get their hands wet. It's the Aquarius way to fill that container with spiritual knowledge and then share it by tipping it out amongst humanity. They're so interesting and always the ones to question authority, question the meaning of life. I admire how little they care about other people's opinions. Very non-traditional in the way that they do things in life. I swear, they're like aliens. They're so eccentric and out there, but in the best way. They usually have the quirkiest little hobbies that borderline bizarre, but they own it with such confidence. Aquarians are very independent and they will hesitate to be in a relationship because they need freedom. And because they love the world and everything it brings equally. To keep one around, you gotta mentally stimulate them. They just have this visionary quality. They're so genius and open-minded. You Aquarians are insanely brilliant and rare. God, I love you guys.
The perfect way to spend my day. Alone.
I'm an Aquarius!
I'm the outcast of the zodiac. I'm basically from outer space.
Why would I rely on other people when I could just rely on myself for the next 100 years of my life? I said I'll do it myself.
She's just being so ostentatious. I love vocabulary. You know how hard it is to need alone time and a sense of connection at the same time?
Low-key toxic.
Trying to dodge labels like... Why would I stay in this healthy relationship when I could just dump him for my toxic ex?
What? Are you copying or saying I love you? You're still doing the same thing.
I said I love you, I don't want to show emotion.
If you were born between January 20th through February 18th, your sun sign is in Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus, planets of responsibility and freedom. It is a fixed air sign symbolized by the water bearer. In Greek mythology, Aquarius is associated with the story of Ganymede, a young prince who was kidnapped by Zeus. On Mount Olympus, Zeus made Ganymede his cupbearer, bringing him drinks on command and essentially being his slave. One day, Ganymede rebelled by pouring out all of the wine, ambrosia, and water of the gods onto Earth, causing a massive flood. Zeus realized that he had been unkind to Ganymede and decided to make him immortal, placing him in the stars as the Aquarius constellation instead of punishing him. Because of this, Aquarius reminds us of rebellion and independence. Prints of these and all the other zodiac sign illustrations will be available in my shop September 20th. As always, let me know what you think and let me know if you have any Aquarius placements in your chart.
Here are some things that make me absolutely love Aquariuses. You can never tell me an Aquarius is an introvert or an extrovert. They are just a mix of both. Like, if you ever seen an Aquarius sitting at a lunch table, either they're the one telling the most insane story, or they're being completely quiet and depressing and looking at the way that it's so difficult for an Aquarius to answer to the question, hey, what's up, or how are you? Do you think we know how we feel? Like, Aquariuses sometimes don't have the effort to lie and be like, oh, I'm good, or like, oh, I love you, or I miss you, oh, you don't look fat in that photo. They will make up any other response besides the lie. Like, it makes Aquariuses feel so vulnerable if they make up a lie. I have no idea why. And if you're talking to an Aquarius, like venting, ranting, whatever, or like trying to teach them something, if they're playing with something in their hands while talking to you, they're completely listening to you. But if they're looking at you dead in the eyes, they have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
If you really want to piss off an Aquarius, wait till they're done talking about an idea or something of theirs. Like, wait till they're finished explaining it and then be like, anyway, and then change the conversation. At your own risk, at your own risk.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's the fairy!
Fuck!